This is going to be fun. Welcome everyone to the finale here of F1 this season, season 10. Obviously, we've got everything sorted. We have the championship settled. Obviously, AXA took it once more. I think the constructors should be also done, if I remember correctly. Yes, they have as well. So everything's been sealed. Now it's just the question is who can get the glory in the final event here at Brazil. And Cameron doubts apparently he's going to join, so lush. You'll have to get an invite when I load up. And let's see what the weather is. It's obviously me again because I don't know what I've been asked to cover just again, so it's just going to be me again once for the final one here. And Brazil, let's see what the quality's going to bring. Is it going to be dry? Is it going to be wet? Is the race going to be wet? Dry quali. As I'm going to quickly get these enabled while I get start inviting Cameron quickly 2 seconds.
Just not over 19 years old.
Alright, so he's joined. Oh, so we're waiting for one more who's going to be joining qualifying. And it is Dyer. He'll be joining. But so we'll and Cameron should be joining the session. Should have 16 for today's race, if my maths are correct. Obviously, we've got a lot of drivers wanting to have at least a race victory this season. And obviously, one of them, obviously, Sniper, he's been performed very well here. Sometimes, unfortunately, his luck has hit him. But it's going to be the question is, obviously, the pole position was going to be key here, and who will lead at turn 1 on the first corner? Sniper, boy. Well, Sniper's internet has just completely bugged out. So let's see if we can get Sniper Optic back in. Because I completely forgot the new system when it's like that. That is just absolutely stupid. But it was going to be Sniper, but it will be now. Oh no, I completely there's 2 Hasses today. Yeah, so it'll be Mustache who will start the first lap if he keeps it valid. He's redlining his car a bit, trying to get the fuel down. Not far behind him is the Alpine of not Maxro, of Innes. So it's going to be interesting to see what the benchmark's going to be. Sniper's rejoined because his game crashed. Let's see how this goes. As the first lap is going to be. Oh, a massive moment for Mustache, and that's lost a huge amount of time that power slide into turn 1. He's managed to hold it beautifully though, but he's going to lost a huge amount of time because of that. There's Alfa Romeo sticking out of the way as he gets Cameron Dunce's joined, so yes, he is actually racing today. He is just literally YOLOing it, as Mustache has invalidated. We'll go jump on board with Ennis, who's the second car on a lap. As the yellow flags as just the cars get ready for the laps. Ennis has thankfully passed to Alfa Romeo also. Mustache hasn't slowed down, so I think he might just jump to the pits straight away. But Ennis is going to be the first driver to set a lap here. Round into Sector 2 now. Obviously be hitting purple because he's the first car on the lap. Less curve in there. In 4th he stays around that corner. Because I know a lot of drivers see either 3rd or 4th gear for that corner. And it comes to the line, and let's see if he goes for a tight finish, or will he go to the end? Yep, he sticks to the inside, and the benchmarks are 1 minute 9.6. And I can see both Red Bulls are on track. It's going to be Diogo who's ahead of AXA currently, but he's on mediums. Hold on. What the hell? Diogo? Right, that's questionable. Alright, but Diogo obviously unvalid. I think Axel was on a lap. He comes to the line now, 1 minute 7.7. He's demolished Edison's lap. Next car is Cabacock's P9, but that might be a warm-up lap by the pace. Next car is going to be Maxwell. Can he get anywhere near his Frenchman? No, so we must have validated. Is that Pangri? Oh god, the systems are glitched out. Cameron's been jumped into Alpha Tauri. I'm trying to think who's finished that. Frank goes P2 at 8.7. A second. There's a second difference between those two. Jesus. I think the next one is going to be Kale, and he might get a little help here, a little slipstream here. As Ennis does not pick, surprisingly. Kale comes to the line now. It's going to be an 8.0 P2 for the Finnish driver. Aston Martin coming across the line, but starting a lap. I think that was Pangrio. That's a yellow flag. I think one that Alpine's been run out of fuel. Seb goes P3. And then here comes Diogo on the mediums. Diogo, wow. Diogo's gone third on the mediums. What was this? Alright, I'm a bit lost for words for that. Alright, but Folly's come around the final corner now. Currently sits P14 as Ennis went for another lap, but obviously didn't improve his time. Comes around now, Folly P4, I'm on at 8.2. And next car I think is going to be Maxwell again gone for another run. No, he's pushed into the lap. Cameron's already jumped out, who's joined for F2. It's one of the easiest tracks to do no line, I've heard. So hopefully he's alright. He's got a clear track ahead of him. And let's see what Cameron Dowds can do here. Gets further up ahead, you got Pangrew, who's invalidated. I feel like Kale might have oh, Kale's obviously T2, he's going to the pits. I think it's just Cameron. Obviously, I'm the only one going to be on a lap at the moment. As this, what is going on there? Folly. Oh, Folly's helping Ennis because he's run out of fuel. Cameron. Oh my god, like, you don't see that every day. Hero. And Aston Martin is pushing the Alpine because it's out of fuel. Oh my god. Alright, then I got the ring because here comes oh my god, I can't believe that. But we'll jump board with Cameron Dowd because those two are definitely helping each other trying to get the pits. Cameron comes around as he's got the Danny Rick helmet on in the AlphaTauri, so he's been jumped into Daniel Ricciardo. Comes to the line now. Will he be on his first run? He's P8, so he's ahead of Ennis. As that, yeah, you can definitely tell these two push each other. Pangreo's gone purple in the middle sector. Is that going to be paying any dividends as he comes round sector 3 now? His fuel light's on. He's literally going to be crawling as he hits the pits. As that was Ennis' Alpine glitching on the front of the track for some reason. Goes P2. What a lap by Pangreo. Out of nowhere, the Greek man pulled a stunner to be only 2/10 off AXA. But now, I'm curious how Diogo's going to do on the softs, because his medium pace was insane. To be P4 on mediums around this track. But now we've got a lot of drivers. You've got the only ones who haven't set a lap yet is Mustache Sniper, who disconnected unfortunately. He's going to have a clean run, I think. He's only going to have to deal with 3 cars, thankfully. One of them should get out of the way straight away. As there it comes out, and there it backs out, thankfully. He's then just got Seb and Mustache ahead, I think. And those are Seb and... I don't think it's Mustache. I think it's Luno. Yeah, it's Luno. Oh, massively wide there. As there comes Sniper Arctic coming around both of them, letting by to the outside. And then the inside, sticking into 5th. Downshifts to 3rd. Will he upshift to 4th around here? No, he stays in 3rd and let the car roll around the corners. And the Sniper Arctic going to produce magic in Brazil once again. As he comes to the Sector 2 line now, he'll only have one more run after this thanks to that disconnect. And he's gone purple, 51.3, but is that going to pay dividends? As he comes to the final corner now, red line has got into 6th, into 7th. Here's the DRS activation, up to 8th now. All our ERS is going to be burned as he comes tight to the exit. Where's he going to be? It's P3, 8.2, 0.28. half a tenth quicker than Kale. And obviously Sniper's got one more lap attempt to do that. Luno's just started his run now. His first lap was invalidated. As this track's very notorious for track limits in certain corners, especially turn 2, and then loads of the S's. So it's going to be the question is who's going to settle that, and obviously penalties might be very dividend around here. As Luno's got a clean run ahead of him. The only car ahead of him is going to be Sniper, who's past the Mustache now. Luno's coming, well, there's a bit of curb and you can feel he was let go of the throttle just for a second there. And 6th and 3rd all the running around the small throttle as Mustache gets out the way for his teammate. This is a great lap so far by Luno, and he has a clean run, and he might even get a little tow from the Red Bull who's starting the lap. And I feel like that's Diogo. It is, but I think he's just going a little bit too far, Luno. Luno's coming to the final run now. It's 8 minutes on the clock now, so maybe 1 or 2 runs if the drivers can squeeze them in. Luno tight to the entrance as he expects. Comes to the line now to 7.7. Pole goes to Luno for the time being. But Axel is currently on a lap as he's 2.5 tenths up as he comes around the final sector. Luno's hit pole for now, but what is Axel's new benchmark going to be? As he rolls all the way up and it's peace, and he goes 3 tenths quicker. As if you've noticed, Axel's gear says 6 all the time for some reason. Glitched out the hell. We got a McLaren and a Ferrari come to the line. Roger Pete 13, he's done a lap. I think next car is going to be Kale. He's 3.5 tenths up nearly. This could be entertaining for the battle for the front row or even pole today. Coming around the final corner now, he's got a more ERS than all the drivers I've seen so far. Comes a line tight to the entrance. P3, a 7.8. Next is going to be another Alpine. Doesn't look like improve. Ennis, I think he did improve, but he didn't improve position, unfortunately. Oh, like there's so many cut. Folly's gone P7. As Diogo's backed out of his lap. That's interesting. That's gonna be Mustache. Is he gonna set his first lap? It's 8.1, P6 now. As a lot of the times are falling down. But Axel, and it's the top 3, Axel, Luno and Kale at the moment. Ooh, that's Muscle. Pangrillo starts his lap now. We'll stick on board with the Greekman and put a brilliant lap in the first one. Can he do even better in the second? Yellow flag as his team has run out of fuel or had a bit of a moment there. Because look how many cars are going through the ZRS at the moment. It's just amazing the fact how many cars are just trying to squeeze past every single one of them to try and get back to the pits or get a clean lap in. As I completely missed his sector because of accidentally pressing that button to take all the things off. Yellow flag, yeah, I feel like that's fully out of fuel now, or like literally sliding a little bit. But Pangrillo's sticking, the car is planted around Brazil here. And nearly couldn't even say what there was in a second. Comes to the sector 2 line now. He's currently on 7.9. Can he go any faster here? No, he's half a tenth down. That was a huge moment. But thankfully he's held it, and unfortunately he's lost the lap. But thankfully no damage and no interference to other drivers there. Thankfully he's going to go into the pits for another pair of softs. Who was that behind him? Is that Capacux? Yes, it is. But he's on an in lap because he's out of fuel. And the Ferrari of Roger, I think, is on the same. I know he's invalidated. So he's backed off the speed. Sniper's already out on another lap. So he's desperate to get 3 runs in here. But the top 3 is still Axel, Luno, Kale, Pangrillo, and Sniper are your top 5 at the moment. But watch out for Diogo. Obviously, he's hitting his time on the mediums, remember. So he can have plenty of time. Sniper's half a tenth down here, so he's going to have a mega sector 3, or have an average better time. As he comes to the final corner now, is he going to abandon the pit? Yes, he does. He abandons it. And I feel like the car far behind is Folly, who's just about to finish his lap, but he's going to abandon it also. So currently, it's actually quite entertaining. Actually, he's got a bit of a gap, but as there we go, now we've got 16 drivers. And it is dry, I've heard, apparently. So it'll be dry race, probably a one-stop from a lot of the drivers unless a safety car happens. But thankfully, we're going to have 16 drivers. We're just waiting for Ed to get into the lobby, and obviously it'll randomly give him a car, which obviously won't matter in the final round, as there's 16 drivers, and he's been given Alpha Tower. So now we have 16 drivers on the grid, and it's shaping up to be very entertaining here for the final time around Brazil this season. Now, season 11 is going to be promised to have a huge amount of difference and changes going on. So please do not leave the server, as we are trying to rebuild and do something different this season. As a lot of cars are going. Cameron's start on there's a 1 minute 9.5 at the moment. He's like a wide entry. He's only got to deal with one car, which is Aston Martin. Hopefully we'll get out of his way straight away. But Cameron obviously he joined just to help the numbers for the final race this season and a validated turn 2. Like I said, that corner is notorious. I was a bit frustrated from that. The next car is going to be Luno. He's jumped out and he's only got to deal with. Hold on, I think something's going on with Luno because his gearing doesn't sound right because he's redline and he just couldn't accelerate. That's that's why something's going on with Luno because his brake's getting detected on straights. Oh, that's not good for Luno. I really hope this isn't a massive issue and it's just literally something wedged or something, because I feel like his brake's coming on a little bit more than he should. Because I'm going to compare his second 2 time, and then this is going to tell you. Because something doesn't feel right about this lap completely. Yeah, exactly. He's got 6 unless he's gone for another warm-up lap. Oh, that's what he's probably done. Yeah, that makes sense. Because a lot of drivers like to do warm-up laps around Brazil. And yeah, you can definitely tell Luno's doing a warm-up lap. So yeah, nothing wrong. It was just Luno going for the warm-up. A lot of drivers are out on the track now, as we're probably going to have 1 or 2 runs. As actually burned his field down the first straight. As it's now, traffic paradise. A lot of cars now in vicinity of each other. And I really hope these don't affect the drivers now, because these laps are going to be crucial here. As we're going to maybe have time for 1 more lap, depending where you are on track after this. As a yellow flag, I cannot tell you how much time is left. Luno is thankfully weaving his way through this traffic. But look what's ahead of him! There's 3 cars! I said, oh my god! Luno has somehow dodged the Red Bull and he's furious! I feel like the Red Bull, please do not say that. No, that was Diogo. Oh, Luno, unless he's got enough. No, he doesn't. So we've got a minute left of the session. I think that's Luno finished. Because he can knock it in the lap because he doesn't have enough fuel. So now it's going to be a race to see who can get more than 1 lap done. As less than a minute to go. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. Oh boy, this is going to be entertaining to the end. We've got all the drivers out on track, apart from Luno, who's unfortunately had to pit and will not be able to get out in time for another flyer. So he's best P2 at the moment. Sniper also abandons also, he goes P5. So now, because as Mustache goes P2 now. But we've got a lot of drivers who are literally fast around here, and they're going to be jumping up the grids. There goes Maxwell, P5 there. Kale's P4, he's crashed out, that's why. Kale's best is P4 now. This is going to hit the grid up. Who's next coming across the line? It's going to be Frank, he goes P8. The next one's going to be Cabacox, he's 4 behind there, but the other McLaren comes to the line now, tight entry like everyone else, comes to the line, and P10 for Cabacox. The next one is the Red Bull of AXA. He's hot a 10th up here. Is he going to improve? He does by a 10th. And it looks like he might have cemented pole position here today. Diogo's maybe, can he get on the front row? P4 only for the Portuguese. Seb comes to the line, P12 only. And Ennis is, I think, is like literally limiting his car. He comes to the line. Oh, and I think like that will be the grid. Unless, if he pulls pole out on one lap, that is insane. He comes around the final corner now. He's only got this one run to determine where he's going to be on the grid, and where will he be? It's P13. And that will be the grid for the start of this race. Axel with another pole position, and he's done it again. He's just pulled away from everyone in qualifying. And it was just traffic paradise in that final, as Luno found out, unfortunately. Which was obviously Ludwig, if you don't know. But that was an insane performance by him in that Haas today. He's P3 on the grid though, so he hasn't lost out huge amount, but he could have battled for pole maybe. So we've got a front row of them of Frenchmen, of Axa and Mustache. Then Ludwig, then Diogo, then Kale, Maxro, Pangreo, Folly, Sniper, and Frank at the top 10. Then we've got Cabacox, Seb, Aldini, Ennis, Cameron Don, and Rogerman. So this is Brazil. It's going to be a dry race. Now it's going to see who's going to survive here. Oh boy. Oh, this is not going to end well. Alright, so leave your comments and say who do you think's going to be leading turn 1, because of the way the Brazil's turn 1 is, obviously the outside for the start car isn't good enough if the car and the inside gets a better start. Plus there's the chance of contact. And are we going to have a different race victor, or is it going to be Axel again? Oh boy, right. Let's just see how this plays out, everyone, as this will be the final race of Season 10 here at Brazil. Will be Season 11, we'll be coming back, changes going on, all that stuff going. Well, just sit back and hopefully enjoy the final race here with these F1 drivers for PSN side. As we're going to wait for everyone to pick their tyres and fuel. I feel like it will be a lot of hard runners, because Brazil's a track that is very easy on track and tyres. And obviously a one-stop strategy is probably what everyone's going to go, unless virtual safety cars change that completely. But just got to see how this plays out. Because Brazil is a track where a lot of drivers can start far back, but you can have the pace and you can demolish everyone. Pardon me. So like one of them is going to watch out for a Sniper. He's all the way back, but he can easily push because he did this and got a podium 2 to 3 seasons ago. I can't remember what season it was. You've got some drivers who've already proved themselves to be like great recoveries. As there's the flights, I shut the hell up now. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Axel's got a clean getaway, as it looks like, as I'm right, a lot of guys on hards, and Axel will lead into turn 1. Luno's battling Diogo there. Oh, Diogo's a moment! He hasn't the wall, but he's unfortunately lost the car, lost another 3 positions. So that's going to cost Diogo there, as further back the carnage is already starting, as overtakes every... Oh, contact there between Folly and Sniper. Folly gets past the Austrian. Cabacox and Cabra side by side. Oh my god. And we're on lap 1 already, everyone. Okay. As Cabra's on an alternative strategy, but I think Cabacox is going to shut the door, and no, he dives back. God, it's a mighty battle. This is for ODP 13. My P12 start 11. Oh, I can't count. And now Cameron's now going to attack my teammate who takes to the inside. I really hope Cameron didn't get front wing damage because of that contact. No, thankfully not. But meanwhile, at the front, Axis pulls 5/10 already. Yellow flag. It's Seb in the grass in the Williams. Yellow flag, but nothing triggering. But now Axel leads into turn 1 and lap 2, as all the cars have calmed down now. As Kelvin's mistake. Here's Pangreo. Is he going to go around the outside and cross over? Hill knows he needs to hold these guys back. As look at the third and back, there goes Sniper on Folly. He wants that position back and takes it back. And literally puts himself in the right place, and Folly can't make a switch back on him. But look at this battle for P5 between Diogo, Pangarino and Kale. And further ahead, you got Maxwell as well. As Diogo lost positions at the start, he's wanting to claw them back. Folly is now battling Frank here. Folly's got the outside, but Frank's put his nose to the inside. Breaking late there, trying to shut the door. He just can do it now. Into P9 now, as we've got a lot of battles going on. And we're already on lap 2. This is why Brazil is one of the best tracks to race at. Cameron, oh my god. Lap 2, and we've got the first penalty. Great. Actually, he's pulling away 7 tenths quicker than Mustache. There's Kale and Maxwell side by side. Kale has to yield there as Maxwell has a bit of a wobble. And it looks like Kale's going to have to battle him down the ERS. With the ERS battle now. As look at the speed he has out the corner. Kale absolutely flew by with that DRS. Side by side there, behind them, Maxwell and Pangrios, Diogo and Sniper are starting to stammer away now. A huge amount of battles in the midfield. As Axel is just trying to break the DRS buffer. And Luno, though, he's doing this beautifully. He's keeping up with these guys and keeping away from Kale. Obviously, the DRS around here is very crucial, especially on the front stretch, because of how quick you can go into the cars behind. Axel has pulled the DRS window. So now, Mustache is going to have to try and break it away from Luno now, but this will put Luno under pressure. So Luno's got to stick to his teammate as quickly and closely as he can. Lap 3 already, and Axel is literally dominating his speed once more at 10.3 as he crosses the line there. And both Hasses are going to go in the battle heap for P2, while Kale's got to deal with this train building behind him. A third back, who was that? That was Pangri. No, not Pangri. That was Diogo and Sniper yet again. Now is Kale's got a huge margin. What in the world happened there? So Maxwell was struggling in the S's because the gap's increasing every single time when he gets to that bit. Kale is nearly the arrest of Luno now, so this will be a huge boost for him. And he can get away from Maxwell and battle for a podium here at Brazil. Which is going to be the question is, who's got the better setup for like this bit? Because I feel like Kale might have a bit more straight line speed, but Maxwell might have more for the corners around Brazil. So Kale is still our ERS, unless he has a miracle sector 3, but I don't think he can do it this lap, but he is so close that it could be possible to stay in that window. Maxwell is going to be thankfully grabbing time back in sector 2, and he's going to be back to DRS. Pangriel's still DRS, and he's got the train of Diogo and Sniper right behind him. As Mustache and Luno now, they switch places. Luno takes P2. As all the side-by-side teamers collide! He hasn't lost a huge amount of time, but that's helped Kale in bundles for the DRS now. It's just a little squabble, that's all it costs, and Kale's into DRS, sneaking behind the Hasses now. And Axel's now pulled 2 seconds away. Oh, this is actually interesting. As Ennis goes to wobble and into 14th now. Oh, wow. They've got now, so the squabble now is going to be, is the DRS train going to extend, or is Maxwell going to be able to pull away? Because the ERS around here is going to be because Diogo goes to the inside! Oh, that's a wobble, no contact! You got to wobble a bit of contact with Pangriel, but he thankfully kept it on the road. And hopefully he can get past him without any more contact, as Pangriel just lost the car for a second. So Diogo was very fortunate not to be taken out there. But he's going to be determined to get past him here, I feel like, because there he comes. The DRS, Diogo's a huge straight line speed difference here, and he gets side by side with him. And Pangriel has to back out of the move. Diogo's into P6 now on his recovery. But now he's got a very bad exit here. Sniper could be on him here. And look at this. There we go. Again, Pangriel's got nothing on the straight line of Sniper Arctic this time. As we've got a lot of battles now. As now Max is now going to deal with Diogo, who's pulled the DRS, who's now lost the DRS to Kale, who's battling for the podium here. And Luno's actually keeping Axel in check. He's not letting the gap hugely extend. He's gained about 4 attempts here. As a, I'm curious to see what people's straight line speed is because definitely Diogo and Sniper have got better straight line speed than some of the. Oh, that's a lock up! Oh, a massive wobble for Diogo once again. He saves it, but is Sniper going to attack him now? Thanks to that little speed difference. As here he comes, the Austrian system, but Maxwell's so slow. As Maxwell breaks late and just too far. Now Sniper goes round the outside of the Frenchman, but Diogo knows he can get away now. He just needs to push. As now look at this, Maxwell is trying to hold off Frank and Pangrio. Pangrio shoots the outside. He can't do it. Frank put the door on him. As this is literally turned into an evolving battle. You've got so many cars battling for different positions now. So you got Diogo, got the lead in the train, a Sniper, Maxwell, Frank, Pangrio, all battling for positions, and then even more cars are gaining once again. You've got obviously Axel, who's just trying to keep the gap honest here at the moment. You've got Luno, Mustache and Kill all battling for the P2 and P3 here today. It's just open for anything that's going to happen. So Frank, I feel like, is going to be pushing because his mediums, he needs to pick before the hard runners, obviously. So he will have to go for an undercut, and hopefully it works out for him. Oh my god, the speed difference between Frank and Maxwell. 6 miles an hour difference there, as Ludgerman and Ennis are battling once again. He gets past them. So here comes Mustache. Luno blocks the inside. Mustache has been forced to the outside, but great defense by Luno. Just a little twitch there to try to hold back his teammate. Further back, Diogo's just trying to get away from Sniper and try and catch up to the Alfa Romeo we can see in the distance, who's battling along with these Hasses for the podium. So yeah, I definitely feel like you can tell certain driver setups now. You can tell like Maxwell has definitely gone for more of a corner setup, so that he's got less downforce, while Sniper and Diogo have gone the opposite. They've got more downforce for more speed. So that's something. Brazil is one of those tracks where everyone will not use the same setup. Like for example, Axel's gonna have like the better straight line speed setup than Luno, for example, or Ludwig, if you would like to call him. Now I'm curious to see if anything's going to happen now, or will this be a bit of stalemate going on? As Hale, is he going to look? No, he thinks better of the move. Sniper's pushing Diogo. Oh, Diogo's a massive slide! But he saves it once again! Diogo's had so many brown pants moments already. I'm on lap 9. But Sniper this time is not going to yield. He goes for the move, and into P5 goes the Austrian. Further back goes Frank, goes for a move, and Maxwell contact! Oh, and this! Oh no! Folly's out of the session, and a full safety car's out. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But now, I feel like some drivers will have better, because I feel like Cameron and Frank can pit for horns to go to the end if they're good with the tyre management. Because now, if anyone pits, they're going to be converted into a 2-stop. So I feel like we're going to see a lot of drivers not going to pit unless the leader pits, I feel like. Oh, that's unfortunate for the final race here this season. As I feel he's blaming the damage. But let's see what Axel does. Axel is going to pit. And I think Luno has to follow, yes. But the question is, what are the tyres going to be? Is it going to be hard, medium, soft now, or double medium? Because there's no way they're going to make 26 lap meet. Oh, it's Mustache! Let's see what Axel's going to put on. Axel's already gone already, but he's put mediums on. Is Luna going to follow suit? Yes! And it's going to be a double stop, but Mustache, I feel like, has timed that as best as he could. As he's only going to lose a few spots, which isn't... He's only lost 3 spots when you think about double stop. That's really good. But now, this has opened up the race. Ennis is... Oh. Alright, Ennis to the pit, so how he leads the Grand Prix. Alright. Alright. I'm just a bit shocked at that, but alright, so Ennis is going to lead the restart. Obviously, I can't blame everyone going for glory in the final race here at Brazil. Brazil, one of the best tracks in F1, has produced so many good memories here in the Euro and in real life. But now, it's going to be the question is, are these kind of guys going to go to the end on these tyres, or will they have to pit for new ones? Because I feel like the hard runners of Cameron and Frank, if they stay out of problems, they've got a good chance for points today, a good solid amount of points. Because their tyres will definitely make the end. They'll just be a bit tyre saving at the end. But the mediums, I'm a bit iffy if they try and push, because it just really depends on how you manage the tyres and the gap you have and all that sort of stuff. We're down to 15 runners now, unfortunately, with Folly's retirement after Frank had contact with Max Rowe, spun out, and then unfortunately both Aston Martins were involved. Pangreal somehow survived, but Folly unfortunately didn't. Right, as we should. There's a lot of cars have actually pitted already, so I feel like, yes, I think I know what they're doing. They've decided to do one lap on mediums and then go for hards. Seb didn't pit, so he's pitting now. So the only one who's done that's Pangreal. He's the only one who's opted to reverse the strategy and have one lap now. Oh, he's gone back. Oh no! Right, Pangreal's, unless Pangreal wanted to go back on his old hards. Oh boy. Right, so we should get racing at the end of this lap because these two will definitely catch up to the safety car. And this is definitely going to stay out for glory for the just leave the safety car restart here. I just hopefully it just won't end badly because I know certain drivers behind him will be furious with him. As remember, none of these guys are allowed to be side by side on restarts. The only thing they can do is get a better run at the end of the safety car. That's all they can do. So, for example, if Axe got a better run and got to the inside, for example, after the restart line, he could do that. Obviously, but if he gets along side by side and stays beside him, that will be penalised. Because a lot of drivers complain about it. So it goes in this lap. Ennis is now going to lead the field here. And now the question is, what's he going to do? Will he warm his tyres up, or will he happily let them be cool for the restart? Because he's not doing any weaving or anything. So Ennis is going for, he's just literally doing a Kimi Räikkönen, isn't he? I do not need to warm my tyres up. Right, let's see how this restart goes, everyone. As Axa, that's fine. He's not beside him at least. He's freaking behind him. Yeah, that's how determined Actor is here, folks. He wants to get past him and get away. As oh, for God's sake, guys. Right, Ennis goes, catches Axel wide, Axel does not accelerate. But further back, Kale's got a better run on Ludwig here. He goes to the outside line here, but he has to back out. Oh, 3 wide! Oh, they've all squeezed through somehow! No contact at all! Diogo's holding the guys off, but what a restart there! Axel now on the rear of Ennis. Ennis is going to hold him off here as he goes a bit wide, but Axel shoots through now, and now Ludwig's going to be next car now. As now Ludwig gets into P2. As there goes Kill also now. Diogo's holding off Kill. Now he goes around the outside of Ennis. Everyone wants to get past him as soon as possible. Sniper's next to us. Oh, smacks through! He locked up and into the wall nearly. Now Cameron Dalton's into 7th place. Into 6th now. Remember, he's on the horse unlike everyone else around him. What a strategy call by Cameron Doubts to be in 6th place in the restart. Diogo and Sniper are going to battle once again. Sniper goes around the outside. As Mustache gets 5 seconds in the pit lane, he must have got front wing damage. Yeah, he has, he's retired. I can't believe that. One of the podium contenders is out of the battle. Further back, Cameron has got a hold of Ennis and Rugerman as Ennis shoots an inside contact. And Cameron is somehow so I'm just strike against it. Ennis is an old horse, but look how many cars are behind win. He gets another track limit. For God's sake. Oh no, that's why he left. Morgan's pedals broke, so he had to retire, unfortunately. And that's the Hasselby 100, everyone. But oh my, that's unfortunate for him, as this is just squabbling everywhere in the midfield. One safety car has changed this race completely. Bolly now leaves the session after being unfortunately crashed out. But the battle now, the podium has now changed even more. It's now 5 cars. Sniper's fastest on track with no DRS to remind everyone. So that's just straight to ERS. Ennis is now in the pits now, so he's retired as well. Right, we're down to 13 runners now, as Max Stroh and Tiger will have to pit for repairs. As Cameron Dalton's holding off. Would you think this is an F2 driver and an F3 driver who are in the points right now? And look how many cars are pitted. Max Stroh, I feel like, yeah, Max Stroh's unfortunately going to join. We're now down to 12 runners. So one safety car, we've gone from 16 to 15 to 12. One was an unfortunate accident because his pedals broke. But unfortunately, the rest, I don't know why Max Stroh retired. Oh wow, but the battle is now on to 5 cars for the podium here. It's not 2 Hasses now. And now it's the Red Bull, a Haas, an Alfa Romeo. It's both Red Bulls actually, and Mercedes, all battling for the podium here. All got different ERS amounts, all got different strategies. Rogerman gets past Cameron Dalton once again, and I feel like another one might be going. Capricorn's going to shoot in his eyes! He's braked way too late there! Thankfully he's avoided contact. But he rejoins and will lose more time than he gained. But look at Cameron's determined, but he's not going to have the ERS. I feel like he's going to have to... No, he's shifting the inside! And he's left him the room fairly. But he's kept the goal, but he holds him off still for P6. Oh my word, this is absolutely entertaining. We've got 5 cars battling for the podium. We've got these guys all battling for the points now, because every single one, apart from Pangrio unfortunately, who's that far back, is going to be in for point battle now. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens here, because you never know, something else could happen, because literally one thing happened, another thing has happened. Diogo and Sniper yet again. Diogo shoots the inside there of the Austrian, and he goes back inside just before the line. And now he's gone fastest now. They're just trying to draft each other, as Cale is now pushing Ludwig now. Cameron and his teammate up side by side, but will stick aboard of Cale. Is he going to look for a move on Ludwig here? He's just a bit too far back, and Ludwig just has a better exit coming out of turn 2. As look at this squabble for P6 right now. Cameron once again shoots by into P6, and look how many cars are now in this train. You've got everyone to P11 battling for points. As a bit wide there, Roger. Here he comes to the inside, Aldini. Oh, contact more! This is what Sen could be after here. He gets past Aldini. That's all contacting him more! The Ferrari Williams are out. It's a virtual safety car. They've got no front wing. And I don't know if that was a racing incident or just an unfortunate cars coming together. Actually pits! All the guys are pitting again, so they go for mediums to make it to the end. While Hale, Sniper, and Diogo do not pit. So I think they're hoping the virtual safety car will hurt them. And I feel like Ludwig has just followed Axa to the T. As also Capricox is in as well. And Frank. A lot of the guys have pitted. But I'm really surprised not everyone in that top 5 group did not pit. Seb's retired. He doesn't think he can go any further. So we're now down to 11 runners. Virtual safety car is still out here. Pangrio's into the points now, but he's now going to have guys on fresh and mediums behind him. Axter and Luno have got a bit of work here to do, but with the tyre wear of the front 3, they definitely will have a chance. So, have Ludwig and Axel just won the gamble for the battle? Because, yes, they are far behind, but they have now new mediums to the end of the race, which will happily last half race distance. The guys who are ahead have got 7 lap older tyres. So they're going to be either going for the end or pushing for a later a later pit stop. Or even a safety car, yes, that would work as well. He'll lead the way now in the Alfa Romeo. And then it's obviously Cameron Dowse is now P4 after all that. He has got penalties, but at this point he will be a P6. Like a P6, P7 sort of thing. The fact the guys jumped in to help the numbers, reserve, and could be in for a great finish. But that all depends on the pace of the other mediums behind, because I feel like Axa and Luno are going to be flying, as Cameron's just got another penalty, so I really don't know if he's actually going to be in the points at this race. Right. Just let's see how this plays out. I don't want to go on absolute hell. We're halfway now, as Kale leads the way. We've had 3 different leaders. No, we've had 2 different leaders, you stupid... No, yeah, you two. We've had Kale and Axel both lead, but obviously Axel and Luno decided to go for a new strategy. Going from a 1-stop to a 2-stop. So now they're going to be on pressure tyres, shooting down the guys ahead. Because not everyone in that top 5 group pitted to my surprise. Diogo I can understand for a double stop. But Kale and all that, I'm surprised that Aldini gets past Cameron Dowse there. As now Luno has just proved why the mediums might be the best thing to pit for again. As Kale's lost the lead now, Diogo takes it. Diogo straight line speed with that DRS has enabled him to blip past the finish driver. And as you've noticed, their pit lane window is open apparently now. As Aldini gets penalties, look at Axel and Luno now, they're catching. What's the gap currently the leader? They're only 12 seconds back. This could be one of the best strategies in this season. Luno has obviously wanted to follow Axel no matter what today, and it might pay off hugely for him. He could be on for a great P2 if everything goes to plan to him. Or everything goes to plan for him. Can't even get the English right. But now Diogo now leads the race. Obviously, but now these guys are going to stop squabbling, just let the car pass, because they're going to have a chasing Axel and Ludwig chasing them down. Much fresher tyres, and obviously when Axel gets that DRS, which he has already, he's literally going to be the force to be reckoned with. As proven, he's gone 3 times quicker, while Cameron and Aldini are battling for position. Now, I hope Cameron doesn't affect Aldini too much for his quest of points. But Axel now is in that 0, but he's got to get past these guys as quickly as possible. Huge moment there. He had to go very late on the brakes. Axel is now getting blocked by Aldini. He goes to the stand slide. Aldini's going to squeeze him, but he just can't do it there. Axel shoots the inside. Cameron put the door on him. And now Cameron goes brake late. Axel's now got the outside line. This is what Axel needed, and Axel has flew past both AlphaTauris there in Sector 2. This is just what the Frenchman needed, and now he has 8 seconds to the guys in front. He's cut maybe 4 seconds already. That's how quick the new mediums are. Luno now needs to shoot by these two also, but he doesn't have as much ERS compared to Axel. But now, look at this, it's going to be maybe 2 wide. 3 wide, baby! There goes Aldini, there goes Luno. Is Luno going to be late on the brakes here? As he goes to the outside, look, he goes for a bit of bump there on the front left. I hope he didn't get damaged from that. As Diogo still leads the race, but Luno and Axel are fighting back. As there goes Luno, Aldini can't do anything with that DRS. He just tries to squeeze him to make the fight into. As Cameron nearly rear ends him. But those of them have got past the AlphaTauri roadblock and now can set sail to catch up to the top 3. As Diogo still leads with KLP. There was a huge drift there for the Finnish driver. He saved it once again. Now, it's just going to be further back. You can see that Frank and Tangrio battling for P9 now. But the question is, how long will the cat take before Axa catches these guys? Because the tyre difference is huge. He's getting a second this lap now. Axa will be in striking distance at maybe 7 to 8 laps at this rate. And Ludwig is at 2 seconds back, so he could be in within like 10 laps. This is going to go down to the wire. It all depends on the tyre temperature and where for the top 3, if they can hold back Axa. As you can see him there, at the end of the straight there, Axa should have just seen them turn around there. So, Axa's now got his target set for another race victory here at Brazil. And this is going to be another championship walk for him. There's another stamp to add to his collection for this season. Ludwig obviously copied Axa, and he could be on for a great finish here today. But it's just going to see how he manages. He's got to save his ERS now if he's going to do this. While Diogo, Kale and Sniper obviously now going to be trying to battle on, I think, for the end. Or hope for another safety car to help them pick in for new tyres to go to the end. As obviously Sniper's dropped back quite a bit now, but he just isn't able to keep as much as he should be. Kale, is he looking back for the lead? No, he backs off just a little bit. Diogo still leads here, so that's on to 23 now. Axa is now 6.1 behind. He has gained another second. So the new mediums are a second quicker than the guys ahead. That's huge. But the fact these two have now burned their ERS now, they need to save before they get to them, because if they don't have an ERS, it might be literally battling Alex Albon at Monza. Literally having a car that's so quick in a straight line, it's able to hold back even with the ERS activating on them. But hey, we've got to wait and see, as Axa is just gaining more. Axa is absolutely sublime in Sector 2, I've noticed. Because he's gaining like nearly 4 to 5 tenths in just that sector corners. As the AlphaTauris are still battling, but Cabacox is trying to catch up now. He's in 9 seconds. 8.5, so his tyres are starting to come to life now. As now, Axe has now gained 1.5 this lap. As now Kale Kale pits. Kale doesn't feel like he can go any further, and there goes Axa. Now, this is crucial because I think Kale needs to be ahead of Capacoxy if he's got a chance for a good P5 finish. Because he's just going to pass the AlphaTauris, who are going to have much longer and harder and tyres which are going to be much worner. As yes, he will be ahead of Capacox, I think, but it might be quite close a little bit. No, there's Alfa Romeo coming out the pit lane now. So now the question is Kale going for an undercut, or the guys in the top 2 just not going to pit to the end now? Because the Diogo thing isn't activated, but Snipers is. But this is Brazil in a nutshell. You don't know what is going to happen here. Like, it's just one of those races, you never know what is going to happen. But the question is Kale going to start catching up to Ludo and Axa? Because he's got tyres that are 7 laps older, fresher. Well, Axa's cut the gap to 4 seconds. He's only gained 4.5 tenths here. So he's struggled a bit in this lap now. But the question is, these two are going to start feeling tyre wear around about now. So, and a lockup will absolutely destroy a tyre. So they've got to be very careful. Cameron and Aldini are stopping yet again, and there's Kale, who's absolutely ramping behind them now. None of the guys pitted ahead, so Kale could definitely be ahead of now with an undercut strategy. But like I said, these guys can be going to the end, pushing the absolute life out of these mediums. Because these guys, I think, are going for broke here. Went for alternative strategy, pitted for mediums, but did not pit again during the virtual safety car. Pangreel's in the pits now, so he's pitted for mediums. This is the thing, I don't know if these guys are actually going to make it. Because I feel like they are going to get a puncher if they go to the end, like one of them has to. Because, especially Diogo's struggling in low speed corners a little bit compared to the rest. Really, the question is, are they going to just try and go for glory on a very risky strategy, or will they have to pit safely? Because Kale's now caught up to the Alpha Tauris, and if he gets past them both, he has a great chance for a podium because he just needs to get past both these guys, and he's got to go round the outside. What a move by Kale! And they're going to shoot past the camera. Now has been done by both of them. But Kale has the outside line and takes the both of them. What a move by the finishman! As Axel, meanwhile, has not gained a huge gap. He's 3.6 and he is struggling to knock it down any further hugely. So I feel like he's saving their ass. Luno is nearly 4 seconds back. So he's going to be even struggling. Capricorn's got the penalty now. Aldini on Cameron and balance side by side once more. But this is when Cameron is going to have much better grip because Aldini's tyres are the same age, but he's got a softer compound. So the DRS is going to be the big thing he wants. Kale now is just going to be on a mission, charging after Luno for that P4, or maybe the podium if they catch up. We have 9 more laps to go here, so lap 27. Axel is just snaking closer and closer to the top 2 of Sniper and Diogo. It's just entertaining to see how different the strategies are and how different this race could end, because you have these two go to the end, holding off Axel. Axel can demolish them both. Kappa now past Aldini, but Aldini has pitted, so he feels that's the end, 17 laps. And he has gone for softs to the ends. So he'd go for fastest lap. He will be in the points, P9, but Rogerman could be in for a point for P10. He only joined because he wanted to help the numbers. And then obviously you've got like Pangarino, like, he's but fastest now. So I think this is when the fastest laps are going to start coming out for everyone. And it's going to be the question is, how much time is Axel going to catch now? Because these guys are definitely going to be struggling in their mediums. And so we're going to be lap 28 now. The gap's 2.3 with Axel behind. Luno is struggling now to keep this pace. Kale's 6 seconds back to them also, but he has 7 lap fresher old tyres. Is that going to pay dividends at the end? It's going to see how much Kale can push on these tyres, and I feel like the top 2 might actually have a great strategy, because if this plays out for these two, that is a stunning strategy call. They've got 8 laps to go, so they're definitely not going to pit unless a puncture happens. They've got 8 laps to go on these mediums. Axel isn't putting a huge dent in now every single lap. He only gained like a few tenths in about 3 to 4 laps now. So Axel may be feeling a little bit of wear or the pressure of pushing this hard, getting to him. Kale is starting to slowly eat into Ludwig's gap, so he could be coming in at the end here. Cameron Doubt is just trying to survive on the hards, which can go to the distance. And then Capricops, who's chasing him down on mediums. Frank and then Aldini is going to be flying on those softs soon. So you've got a lot of undecision, as that's the gap. 9 tenths slower on these mediums right now. That is a huge margin to be slow. He's 1.5 slower every lap. Axel is absolutely catching and catching. The gap's 2 seconds now. Kale's getting half a tenth nearly. Half a second, sorry, not half a tenth. So he could be playing into role here with 6 laps to go. But it's all about how critical you are and how focused you can be. And Axel is one of the best at this situation, and he's now got less than 2 seconds to go. And he's catching and catching his teammates and Sniper Arctic for the battle win here. Because the curious thing is, both these guys, as you've noticed, have saved a monstrous amount of ERS. As meanwhile, Axel has had to use his to try and catch up and only started saving 2 to 3 laps ago. As Kale's hugely chugged in now, he's done 1.5 out. Kale is absolutely a rocket ship right now. Well, Axel has got 1.2. He's got 2 tenths to the 2 the quali, to the DRS line. But these guys are going to be managing their tyres. They need to go to the end now. 20 laps on mediums. Axa is right behind these two. Axa is much better in sector 2 now, thanks to the increased grip of his mediums. And so now it's going to be the question is, can he gain DRS this lap here? Because he has 5 laps to go for the lead here, but he has 2 guys who have got a monstrous amount of ERS to defend against them. Now this is going to be entertaining. And then after the other one is going to be Kale. Can he catch that Haas? And can Cameron hold on for a position in the points at the moment? There's so many things that go on right now, but the major one is, yes, he has caught them in Sector 2. That's how much difference his grip is compared to these two, who've got 7 lap older tyres than him. We're going to be on lap 31, only 5 more rotations around Sao Paulo. Max is now finally in there. Sniper, I wonder, is he going to react to this? Yes, he is. Sniper also goes to the lead. Diogo does not fight him on the tyres. But now, it's going to be the question is, what is going to happen now between the teammates? Is Diogo just not going to hold him back? Or will he not? Spin it out! It's like Cameron Dawson, it is! Cameron Dawson spun. Sniper Arctic loses the lead once again. But Axa is now even further back because these two are working together with each other. They aren't holding each other up. And they're letting them go on the DRS. Aldini gets past Cameron. Cameron's in P9 now. Cameron's retiring, unfortunately. He must have got a puncher or something. There's no way he got a puncher. Because if he is, these two are in massive trouble. Now we're down to 10 drivers now. And unfortunately, after 16 started, we've had 6 DNF or retire. But the battle for the podium is still going on. Luno is still far back, but Kale is chasing him down now. 2.7 with 5 laps to go. Axa is now going to be in for a chance here. Can he get past him as quickly as possible? Or is they going to have to hold off? Sniper overtakes Diogo now. Diogo's just too far ahead. The straight line speed of these two is immense compared to Axa's. But Axa, like I proved, is much better in sector 2 with his tyre grip. Yellow flag to Cameron's ghosting car, which I really hope is a ghost, because that's right on the racing line. No, it's not! It's been ghosted! Sniper had to back out because of it! Oh, that could have ended badly! As look at this battle for the win! 2 guys on really old tyres, Axa on fresher tyres, but only by 7 laps. This is down to the wire. Luno could be benefiting from this because he can catch up. And Kale also. The clouds are darkening, but there's no rain. Even if it does rain, it's way too late. As it could be a lap 33 now. 3 cars. Who's going to be finishing in 4 laps time on the winning podium? Is it going to be the one of the bold strategies of Diogo or Sniper Arty? Will it be the cunningness of Axa who takes it? We've got 3 more laps to go to find it out. Is Kale going to catch a Lupo? Is Kappa Cup's going to hold on for a great finish? Is Aldini going to do anything strong on those new softs? Like, it's so look at, here he comes! Axa's got to the inside of Diogo! Diogo's can do nothing to him! As there goes his teammate shooting into P2! Now Axa knows he's much better in Sector 2! What can he do here? He's got 7 lap difference! Luno's catching now, you can see him in the wing! The guys have surely got to be struggling now! Get temperature, and if they're even near a puncher! Because look at Diogo, he can hear his engine whining out as he's redlining and trying to get grip. That Sniper now has just got Axa, the Frenchman, right behind him now as we hit into the DRS points. This is going to be where Axa could get away and cement a lead. Luno is definitely catching. These two are struggling heavily. Axa just can't do it yet. Even with DRS, Sniper's got no ERS, but he's amazingly holding him off. Luno is in for a chance actually, 3 seconds back with 3 laps to go. If something happens to these guys, he's there. Same with Kill. This anyone. Here comes Axel. Sniper's holding the inside. And Axel's going to have to go the long way around. But if he's going to do it, Sniper's going to bump him. They're still side by side as they come up the hill. Sniper's not letting this go. Axel's still going. Sniper has to back out. Axel's done it into the lead. He pitted during the virtual safety car. He's absolutely battled his wits to catch up. And finally has took back the lead with 2 laps to go. And now he should surely pull away in this sector. A huge trick there. Because he has better grip. Ludwig is now catching. He's 5 tenths back. He's gained 5 tenths, I'm sorry. So, oh my word. But now, the question is, can they keep the DRS? Because if they do, that's amazing. Oh my god. Sniper's kept the DRS. I don't know how. Here comes Diogo. He's absolutely blind. Is he going to get near his teammates? No, not yet. But what a move. The straight line speed is helping these two massively. There's no way if Diogo takes the lead back from his teammates. Here he comes, Diogo. He's looking, but he can't do the move. But now can he stick with the Frenchman? Or will he have to back down and hold on for P2? Because the tyres are surely going to be screaming at this point. 25 lap on mediums is doable, but the grist for the puncher is humongous around this track. As Ludo looks like he's done enough to hold off Hill, who's tried his best to try and catch up, unless Ludo gets a penalty. But now, there we go, Axel is pulled away once again. Axel now is going to hold off for one more lap now. But he's going to burn all of his DRS to break that DRS before the start of the next lap. 9 tenths of the gap right now. Axel will start the final lap 8 tenths ahead. Diogo is just chasing. Diogo's speed is immense when he has all that, his DRS and ERS. Diogo's got one more chance to take back the lead here. Unfortunately, with the grip he's got, this is the only opportunity, but he's, I think, just way too far back to even think about a move. And unfortunately, yes, he's 2.5 tenths back, he just can't do anything. So Axel, all he's got to do is hold off his Red Bull teammates in Sector 2, where he has much better grip, to finish another stunning race here today at Brazil. He went for the bold strategy, Axel. He pitted while the top 3 of Kale, Sniper and Diogo did not pit. And Axel then had to battle his absolute heart out to get back into the frame for a victory. And he has done just that here, rounding the second to final corner now. Now he's got the long left-hander now. Axel is going to sign off the season with a stunning recovery drive. And obviously it's going to be the 3-time champion here at Ero. And what a way to celebrate in the final race. Diogo was P2 and Sniper Arctic P3. Ludo runs out of fuel on the final lap. Kill P5. Cabacox is going to be P6, I think. But what a race to finish off the season. Strategies all over the place. And it's created a brilliant finish here. How did Sniper and... How did that... We're just going to cross the front line now as the last car will be Road Drummer. He will get a point in his F1 reserve. Oh, what? Yeah, they were on the edge of thing. They were in the 70s, so that's near punches. Well, that's your final podium here. Axel with the French flag. Well, that's the way we're going to sign off season 10 here. Axter with another victory on his victory. Oh, I can't even say the word. His victory circle here today. Obviously, he already was champion, and he sealed a brilliant race. Then it's the 1-2 for Red Bull, and then slight for Arctic. Yet again, like I said, he can produce magic in Brazil. He does it once more. Ludo, great pace all race, just couldn't do it with the two-stop strategy. Kale then just couldn't fire up, then Capricox, Frank, Aldini, Pangaria, Juventus only had 10 finishes, and Cameron, Seb, Ennis, Maxwell, Mustache, Folly, all DNF'd unfortunately. Well, this has been me, Luke, once more. So, I obviously want to thank again for coming back to commentary once again, because I've been busy with stuff going on in my life. So it's been a pleasure to come back, and obviously I will be back next season. And I will not be doing interviews only because I've got something to do annoyingly after this. But I will thank everyone for watching. Obviously, I really hope you'll join us in season 11 because we have a lot of changes, like I've said, new stuff going on. So thank you very much, everyone, and obviously have a lovely time off. And hopefully, we'll see you back next season, season 11. Thank you very much. This has been Luke, and have a nice night.